welcome back. I am your host today, Mr. Mobile, and today I thought we would learn how to make bumper cars in Fortnite Creative. Now recently I did do a video on a bumper cars minigame inside of Fortnite Creative, and about 50 of you watched that episode, and I thought to myself, I'm playing all these games. Maybe some of you people out there would like to know how to make these games. So I thought, why don't I start a new series? I play a game in the hub, and then I show you how to make that mini game. So today, as I said, we are learning how to make bumper cars in Fortnite Creative. And these are the items you are going to want to have before you start. Capture area, a player spawn pad, an ATK spawner, a damage volume trap. Now, that's all you're going to need for now for it. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to first of all make yourself a wee platform. I'm obviously going to make mine. You know what, let's just build up to a spot here. Alright, so you're going to want to get yourself a wee hover platform here if you want to do it this way. Now, you want to turn that off obviously, and then place yourself a little one like that, and you can do as much as you want of these, it doesn't really matter. But you're going to want to get yourself, you're going to want to get yourself a floor. So say I'm going to use metal this time, and that is what you're going to want to make a shape of. Make sure you put a roof on that. Now you're going to want to get the ATK spawner and place it inside. Lastly, you're going to want to get the player spawner and also place it inside of here as well. So the player's going to spawn here, the car's going to be there, the player's going to get into the car. 5 seconds after, the floor's going to fall down, and you could probably put maybe an explosive or something behind here to make it get rid of all of the walls. But for now, this is what we're going to do. So once that breaks, you're going to fall down here. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want it so when people fall off, they're going to die, so it doesn't keep them there. And that's what the damage trap comes in as play. So you're going to want to put the width to whatever and the depth to whatever, and that will eliminate players who fall under inside that square. Now I'm not making it the full map because I'm just doing a tutorial, but yeah. Okay, last but not least, the final piece is the capture area. You may be asking me, why do we need a capture area? Well, when I was playing it, and if you kept close attention to when I was playing, it was that the map was like that big. That's how big the thing was, and it was like a wee bit up as well, so you couldn't get into it up here. But if you were in the ATK, assumingly, you would be in it. Alright guys, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put all of those settings as what it is on my screen, and don't change any other ones that are not on my screen right now. These are the only ones I've changed. Do not touch any of the others. But anyway, now that we've gone and done that, we can now test the size of the thingy. So we place it there, so we're not that tall right now. If we put it just a wee bit taller, so you see it's not as tall as me right now, but if I go in the ATK, I'm slightly taller, which is what we want. And if we go here, you can see it's taking it over, but if we stand here, it does not take over. It's mainly in the settings that you want to be in. So if we go all the way to the bottom here, we've got gravity, and we want to put this on very high. Now that we've got that on very high, we're spawning back in. We're getting in our car. Don't know why the floor's acting up there, but here we are, and the thing can take over here. Alright guys, so I have actually moved this stuff one more here because it actually can still reach me even if that little like hook on the top of my head, would you call it, is in it. So if we start the game here, we'll enter, we'll get in the car, and as you see, it is going up. And it's not going up when I'm standing down here. Now it still goes up if I am here, but if the person keeps jumping, they're going to be like that. Now you could maybe find other ways to make the person like not be able to jump so high at times, because that's still quite high. So once you get the explosive here, you want to place it down. Health, obviously you can put it to whatever. I'm just going to put it as indestructible here. Blast radius, you know, you put that to whatever you like. I suppose you'd want it pretty low though. Player damage, make sure you have this on 0. Ignore team for damage, none. Structure damage, put this all the way up. Sure, why not? Damage indestructible buildings, no, because see when you're building this, make sure the arena's made out of indestructible stuff. Then you could put an explosive in the middle and it would only destroy the stuff that the cars are on, which is very, very helpful. Put the knockback to none. You do not want that on because it will ruin it for you and your friends. And last but not least, just put that off if you don't want them to know you're using explosive, guys. And turn that there visibility off as well. Alright, now this one you're going to want to change time to detonation from game start. Put this to whatever. We're going to put it to 5 seconds here, so it blows up everything around this area. Now we're going to start game. This time we're going to have a floor underneath our car to actually stand on. We're going to get in the car, and since it doesn't do player damage, it doesn't do damage to us, but we get to keep the car. Now guys, as you see, the trap above us is not there anymore. So you may be asking, what if ATKs are there in the arena? If people get knocked off but their ATKs are still there? Well guys, if you destroy the trap and someone gets out of their ATK, that ATK breaks, so it will get destroyed when that player dies or jumps out of it or anything like that. So there's just one more thing that you're going to want to change inside of this here. My island UI. And the win condition is of course score. And you're going to want to come in here. And you're going to want to change this here to score to end 1. Start the game. When that thing loads up, it is going to give me a score of 1, and then I will win. So if we get in the truck here, we get in the circle, it's not going to fill up because I hit underneath that thing. Just make that thing invisible when you're in game, but it's going to fill up. Bam, I win because I was in it for long enough. Now if it doesn't work, tell me in the comments. You're just going to have to change some stuff in the settings of the capture area. But besides that guys, that is how you make yourself bumper cars in Fortnite Creative. As I said, I'm your host today, Mr. Mobile, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next episode. Subscribe, like, hit the notification button to be one of the first. And can you find all the scrappies in today's video? Leave the timestamps in the comments and you might get a heart if you're the first person. Goodbye.